Hit it.
Hit the record button.
And hello, as we get set here for a big matchup.
Just make sure first pitch we hit.
Yep. As the Mo WIFF Mojo and the Mo WIFF Bombers go head to head here in what has all the makings of being a great matchup for the league. You're going to see Cam Smith pitching tonight for the Bombers as they try to stay in the lead of the National Division, and the Mojo, who still have 7 games left to play, believe it or not, the most in the league. They will be a little short-handed tonight. You're going to see Jackson Crossley throw one of these 2 games, but it will be Brett Spencer that's going to get the start in Game 1 against Cam Smith. Okay, we're getting set here for Game 1 of the Bombers and the Mojo.
Never going back.
So one of these chairs is over here.
Cam Smith will be on the mound against the Mojo here as we get ready to start Game 1. Creeping our way towards Game 1. Yep.
All right, let's. I'll probably leave it in like 10 minutes.
You're good. You're
Sorry.
good. You're good. And we're underway. As pitch 1 is a strike.
Hey, just so you guys know, it has to get
0-1 count.
plate.
As Cam kind of tells everyone the rules here.
Okay. If it stops in the dirt, it's a hit.
Either way, he starts things off, and it is 0-1. Jackson Crossley's had a good year at the plate for the Mojo, leading off. 1-1.
Oh, sorry, that's first throw in a long time.
Cam likes to pitch with 1 ball, and that's how we'll roll tonight. Misses outside, 2-1. We have Sam Gildahouse on third and Ethan Weiner short. Tommy playing second base. There's a strike on a swing. 2-2. 91 miles an hour from Cam. He's been definitely gassing up here lately. Had the week off last week. Didn't pitch. There's a ball. Big tournament this weekend. NWA having a big into the summer strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning.
Let's go. Yep.
That's going to bring up Brett Spencer. Spencer here in the top of the first inning with 1 out. Cam throws his drop ball and gets Spencer to swing. It's 0-1. Nice pitch, misses outside. 1-1. Just outside again for 2-1. Mojo very short-handed tonight. 4 players only, 4 in the lineup. Blake Spencer will be batting next. Quentin Meyer will be batting 4th. And then it'll be back to the top. And that'll be 3-1. Key here is to get to Cam early, or it's a long night. 3-1 to count. 0-0, top of 1, 1 out. That's a little off that. 4-1 counts definitely in Brett's favor here. 4-1 to Brett Spencer, also swinging a hot bat this season for Mojo. The whole team has just played well all year. 1 loss on the season. And he catches the top part of the zone to even, not to even it, but to run the count full, 4-2.
Come on, Brett, here we go, bud.
4-2 count, payoff pitch. Little hesitation, gets him. Strikeout looking.
What? Are you throwing?
Yes.
2 outs.
I'm like you.
Yeah, that's why I showed up like, I was like, well,
And that's going to bring up Blake Spencer. Blake Spencer swinging
I think he said
for the first time in a while. I haven't seen him out here recently. Strike 1. Not sure how many at-bats Blake's gotten this season, but 0-1 count from Cam Smith. Make that 0-2. And that's a lonely place to be for any hitter in this league. He's down 0-2, but look at that triple smashed off the right field wall. Are you kidding me? What an at-bat.
I got him. Not at all.
It's just something about this Mojo team, I'm telling you. They just somehow find ways. As Quentin Meyer comes up in a big spot with 2 outs, man on third, top of 1. There's a low strike. Hits him, 1-1. There's a nice pitch. Runs it 1-2. 1-2 count. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Cam Smith is 5-1 on the year with a .32 ERA. 31 innings pitched. He struck out 85 hitters. He's only walked 13 on the year and given up 2 earned runs on the season. Nice line. Quentin Meyer is one of the nice up-and-coming young hitters in the game. There's a fall-away screwball that doesn't catch. That's going to run us 2-2. Trying something different. 2-2 count, man on third, 2 outs. Riser gets him, strike 3, and that's going to do it.
Not what I thought. Hey, you got your ball?
Bottom of the first, we go, and we're going to thank our sponsors here for tonight. It's Pogue Chevrolet since 1960. The Pogue Automotive Group has been the trusted dealer for all of your automotive needs. Pogue Chevrolet, located in Wentzville, offers a wide selection of new and used vehicles while guaranteeing exceptional customer service before and after the sale. For your next ride, check out our friends at Pogue Chevrolet. Also sponsored by our playoff sponsor, Lit Cigar Lounge, St. Louis's premier cigar and whiskey bar located in Chesterfield, Missouri at the District. Find them at litstl.com and go give them a follow on social media. Lastly, we have UCCSTL. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collects on court judgments awarded to you and your businesses. Go to UCCSTL for more information. As we go, until I don't operate this very often, I had all 3 logos up at the same time. Oops. Apologize to our sponsors for that. Our last sponsor, though, UCCSTL, has been with this league since its inception, I think. And we appreciate that. Thank you very much. So if you're just catching up, it's Saturday night. You're watching this live. You think live. You're watching the replay on YouTube. And last night, the Mo WIFF Melonheads upset the Thunderbirds in Game 1 on a hell of a game on the mound by Jimmy Stout for the Melonheads. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And in Game 2, the Thunderbirds got the win with a very lopsided 11-2 victory. As Jason Worstenholm just did everything he could to get the ball over the plate, and the Thunderbirds did everything they could to get the ball over the fence. And as they are shorthanded, they obviously have to be semi-excited about a split on a tough night where they only had 3 players. Jason Worsenholm looked absolutely all-star ready. I mean, it hit the hell of the ball. Jimmy Stott had some big hits, some big home runs. But again, most importantly, Jimmy Stott picks up his first win of the season on the mound.
Yeah.
And the Melonheads get their second win on the season. So that brings you up full speed here as we are in game 1 of the Mo WIFF Mojo and Mo WIFF Bombers. Cam.
He was like, oh.
Ethan Weiner's going to lead us off here in the bottom of the first. Hey, what's this yellow triangle mean? What's this mean? Hopefully nothing.
What about you? Where are you living?
I don't know what it means.
Okay. Okay. Ball 1.
Okay, yeah.
1-0 count. And there's a strike in there at 1-1.
So I'm on like the other side.
Brett Spencer working quickly here. In the bottom of the first, catches the top side of the zone, and it is 1-2.
A little more like yeah, I'm actually really not. I actually saw him.
Doug Meyer, coach of the Mojo, sorry.
Or something.
And there's a ball outside, 2-2.
Yeah. I know.
Doug Meyer's done a great job putting this team together for a run at the playoffs, looking to get their first Mo WIFF crown. And there is a line drive that was hit right at him, and it broke to his left, or his right. Either way, it's a... Was that off the fence? Ethan, was that triple? And we'll have a man on third base here as Cam Smith comes to bat. Ethan Weiner's been hot all year, and he comes through again for him. And there's Cam Smith with a bullet off the fence. Back-to-back triples. And that is going to put us 1-0 Bombers. Bombers aren't playing around tonight. And then 1-0 to lead. 1-0 count.
Right. Yeah, not when you're in your 30s.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Tommy Dwyer swinging a hot bat. Dwyer has been hot and cold. That's a base hit. And we have a score of 2-0 Bombers. Bottom of the first inning, 2-0. Brett Spencer, strike 1, swinging. That's a ball, 1-1 count. Nobody out though. Most importantly, 3 straight hits for the Bombers. There's a patented drop ball by Brett Spencer. If he can get that in, it'll be tough for the Bombers. We got a 1-2 count as Jake Welnick, who had a mammoth home run last week over the trees. Probably the furthest home run of the year, it seems like. The bomb. And he was looking for another one. And that is an out and a strikeout. And 1 out with Sam Gildahouse. Sammy Gildahouse steps in. 1-0. Sam, one of the nice young up-and-comers in the league. Throws mid to high 80s. There's another ball at 3-0 counts.
We were talking about that last time I saw him.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to Vegas.
Yeah.
4-0.
Yeah, they didn't end up doing that, but
4-0 the count. As Sam has a decision to make here, I'm sure he'll look at something. Never enough runs. 2-0 lead for the Bombers. Wearing their gray jerseys, their new jerseys on the season. And there's ball 5. What you gonna do? That's the question. So Sam has the decision here. He can take a single walk, but if he chooses to hit, it's then the pitcher's decision on whether or not he's going to pitch to him at 56 miles an hour or less. He has 4 pitches here. He decides to pitch to him, and there it is, strike 3. You only get 1 strike, 56 miles an hour and under. Two down That's going to bring in the leadoff hitter, Ethan Weiner. Ethan Weiner, again, like I said, great contact. Strike one.
They were on the Stephen King kick.
He has been better than advertised, for those of you who don't know Ethan. But he is known nationally. He does a great job with his videoing, and he is a heck of a hitter, and apparently was one heck of a pitcher at some point in his career. But the Bombers are lucky enough to have him leading off for them, and he has had some big, key, timely hits for them this season. Most importantly, he's a hell of a guy, super nice guy, but we're glad to have him in the league. So 2-1 count. Ethan was drafted late in the first round. He was a second draft pick. As ball 3. 3-1. He was the second draft pick of the Bombers. 4. And the first draft pick was Johnny Gunn. And the second pick later in the round was Ethan Weiner. Now we got a full count. Ethan was trying to hit that one over the trees. No doubt about that. 4-2 count. My man Brett Spencer winds up and delivers strike 3. He has been right on the corner for most of the night, and that's going to do it for the end of the first inning. We're going to go to the top of the second. It's going to be 2-0 as we go to the top of the second inning. We're going to talk about one of our playoff sponsors. We'll see if I can do this correctly. Alex Eggert and Alex Eggert Photography. Looking to freeze those unforgettable moments in time? Look no further than Alex Eggert Photography. Whether you're scoring the winning goal, celebrating family milestones, or embracing your senior year, we've got you covered. With a keen eye for detail and a passion for perfection, let us snap, shoot, and capture your story in every frame. From sports action shots to heartwarming family portraits, we ensure your memories are picture perfect. Book your session today, and let's make every moment click. Thank you, Alex, one of our wonderful sponsors, as the Bombers take the field in the top of the second inning. The Mojo bring up Jackson Crossley. Jackson Crossley comes into the night hitting a whopping .267 on the year. 8 hits and 30 at bats until his first hit of the night. It's ball 1. Crossley with 4 home runs on the season. It definitely could use one right here. That's ball 2. He's been swinging the bat well. Ball 3. And that's probably why Cam is being semi-careful. Doesn't want to get things going. Ball 4. It's kind of a rare 4-0. 3-1. 3-1, sorry. I had that wrong. 3-1 count. 3-1, Jackson Crossley. Mojo's all-star pitcher. Leadoff hitter. 4-1. Jackson will pitch the second game of the series tonight. Has his first game off. Jackson with a triple on the season. There's ball 5. And now Jackson gets to pick and choose what he wants to do here. And he's going to take the double off. Nobody out with the man on second. Brett Spencer is a batter. Brett Spencer is hitting .312 coming into the night. There's a strike on the corner. 312 on the year, 16 at bats, 5 hits on the year, and a triple and 2 home runs. There's a ball low. 1 ball and 1 strike. 6 RBIs for Brett Spencer too. He's definitely contributed in his limited play Walked a couple times on the season. He definitely likes to swing the bat, which is nice. And there's a foul tip. 1-2. Cam has him where he wants him. We'll see what kind of pitch he throws here. Just comes right through with a riser slider. 2-2. The count.
Yes, that was, we had unlimited.
2-2. 1 out.
Oh.
No, nobody out. Sorry, 2-2. Nobody out. Man on
I
second.
guess we ran out eventually.
3-2. A big at bat here with nobody out. Down 2-0. 3-2. 3-2 count. Brett Spencer will definitely be hacking if it's close. Here's the delivery from Cam Smith. Just misses ball 4. Cam's not quite as sharp right now as he has been this year. Definitely throwing hard, though. He's touched 93 a couple times. 4-2, full count. Man on second. There it is. But if you know you can throw one, you can always play around in the count. 1 away. That brings up his brother, Blake Spencer. Blake Spencer also hitting 188 on the year. Blake has a home run on the season. There's a, was that low? Strike.
Hey, I'll be in the.
0-1 count. Cam working fast. 0-1. 1-1. Bombers looking to stay on top of the National Division, looking for that #1 seed in the playoffs. Big game for them.
Good.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Good. Hey.
3-1. As Blake Spencer is, yes, sir. Blake Spencer has 3 walks on the year. 12 strikeouts, 3 walks. Blake has a home run with 2 RBIs, and he's in a spot right now where he can definitely help his team with 1 out and a man on second. Down 2 runs. Little hesitation from Cam. Swings and misses, and that's going to run the count 3-2. Mosquitoes are brutal. There's some off right here. You want it?
No, it's all right. I'm going to head out. I got to go eat dinner. I'm going to eat dinner.
3-2. Jimmy Stout taking off for the night after pitching a wonderful game. Ball 4.
Take care.
See you, Jimmy.
See you, Tom.
See you. 4-2, full count. Second full count in a row. And there's ball 5. Not normal for Cam. But the Mojo will definitely take advantage of the situation. Double walk. Okay, second and third.
Come on, you. Only one?
1 out.
Okay.
Runners at second and third with 1 out here is Quentin Meyer. Quentin looking for that moment of the year where he can look back and say, I remember that. Would it be right here? And that's 0-1. Q's had some big hits in his career, folks. A big home run against Cooper Ruckle in the summer tournament. There's a top of the strike zone. That's why Cam's not playing around. It's 0-2. Quentin, one of the youngest players in the league. One of the younger players in the league. With 1 out. Jackson Crossley on deck. He'll get another chance. Falling away, 2-2. That pitch looked awkward. The hardest part of that pitch is you're falling off into the dirt. And Cam looks like he has tennis shoes on. So, 3-2. Now 3-2, I'm sorry. You got 3-2?
Yep.
3-2 count. 1 out. No matter what, Crossley's going to get a look at this. Quentin's worked the count. And there's a low strike zone swing and strikeout. He had to swing at it. 2 outs. That's going to bring in Jackson Crossley. Oh, 1. 1-0, I'm sorry. 2-0. Things could get real interesting here with a walk. He'll have to pitch to him. So he's going to have to buckle down here and throw strikes. Jackson's going to get something he can hit, and he's been hitting the ball well this season. So this should be an interesting at-bat. 3-1. 3-0, sorry. 3-0. And he swung the ball for 3-1. 3-1. He probably wishes he had that swing back. 3-1. Still favors Jackson here. And the Cam will take advantage of it. We got 3-2. 3-2, the count. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Big pitch. Swing and miss. And that'll do it. And we're going to go to the bottom of the second inning. And the Bombers lead by a score of 2-0. We're going to talk about one of our playoff sponsors here. Our all-star sponsor, Commercial Drywall Corp. National subcontractor specializing in commercial drywall, acoustical ceilings, and finished carpentry. Having a plan is important, but finding the right partner to execute the plan is in a cost-effective manner is key. Check them out at www.commercialdrywallcorp.com. Also, our Player of the Week sponsor is Auto Spa. Auto Spa, etc. Sets the bar for a clean car with express tunnel locations for a quick exterior wash and free vacuums. Full service locations with complete detail centers. Auto Spa, etc. Clearly better. It shows in the shine. Go to autospa, etc.com for locations. We head to the bottom of the second here. Cam Smith leading off. Pitch from Brett Spencer, and it is in for a ball. (2-0) to Cam Smith. Make that 3-0. And we will be 4-0 as Cam Smith comes into tonight, hitting .231 on the season. Cam's had 39 at-bats this year, 9 hits, 6 of them as singles, 2 doubles, and 1 home run with 5 RBIs on the year. Definitely not his best year at the plate, but he's starting to heat up. 4-0 count, and that's going to be ball 5. And they're going to throw to him. Awesome. Love to see it. Nobody out. 56-mile-per-hour pitches. One pitch, ball 1. He gets 4 pitches here. That's ball 2. 2 more pitches left. Hits a strike zone or he swings and misses. He's out. If he gets to ball 4, this is the last pitch of the at-bat right here. It's either going to be a strikeout, it could be a foul tip. Then we would do it again. But swing and a miss, he's out. Or a hit or a walk. Something's going to happen here. And that's going to be ball 5. And that's going to put Cam on second base. Two to nothing lead. Cam takes a double walk on 4 straight balls. And that's going to bring up Tommy Dwyer, a chance to add to the lead in a very critical game for them. They need a win here tonight. Help put themselves in better shape to win the division.
A sweep would clinch the division.
Sweep would clinch the division per Cam. And it definitely helped them watching the Thunderbirds lose their first game of the night to the Melonheads. Dwyer now has 2-0, make that 2-1. First strike of the inning for Brett Spencer. I'm pretty sure this is Brett's first outing of the year. Is that right, Doug? Is this Brett's first pitching of the year?
Huh?
This is 3-1.
Barely coming in the game.
Brett's first outing of the year. He has pitched in this league since its inception. And he's Tommy taking the single walk. Is that advanced runner?
First and second.
Okay. So runners at first and second.
There's nobody out.
Nobody out. Jake Welnick, like I said earlier, home run of the year possibly last week. Hit a mammoth blast over the trees to right field. Looking to do a little bit of the same. That catch it? Okay. 0-1 count. Oh, he's getting carved up here.
Hey, nothing you can do, Jake. Nothing you can do.
0-2.
My bad.
1-2 the count. And there's strike 3. That's going to be 1 out. 1 out. And that's going to bring up the last hitter in the lineup for the Bombers and Sam Gildenhouse. Sam's hitting .087 on the year. And there's his first pitch.
Stay on it. Hey, Sam, stay through it. Don't pull off. Go right to it.
0-1. 0-1 count. 1-1 the count now. Sam hit better last year. Sophomore slump a little bit this season. Definitely has the ability to hit the ball for sure. Some of it has to do with consistency and being. Sam's missed a few nights. Getting to see pitches. And this year we've added a couple better pitchers, I would say, would be that we've added a couple quality pitchers to the league. So what was already a good pitching league is become an even better pitching league. 3-2 count. And there's that drop ball. And that will be the second out of the inning. Well, the Bombers can't let this one slip through their hands here. The Mojo were close to scoring last inning. Ethan Weiner, though, has been lights out for them this season. Ethan's hit 186 on the year. The average doesn't tell how good he's been. He's led off for the Bombers all year. Had some big home runs for them this season. He has 4 home runs on the year. Boy, he'd like another one here. They'd love to see his 5th home run right here as Brett Spencer comes 0-1. 1-1 count. Weiner also leads his team in RBIs as he hits the top of the strike zone. It's 1-2. As you heard Cam say, that pitch was over here. That's a tough pitch to hit. Coming in over your head, drops down, hits the top part of the zone. And when you're in there, well, you can see it from home. It doesn't look hittable. And Brett's hoping to be able to do that one more time this at bat. The flip side of it is, if you get it and it drops too much, it's going to be a home run. The trajectory is coming down. You're going up. That ball gets launched. And there it is. That's an out. And that's going to do it. And that will bring us to the top of the third. Top of the third inning. And we're going to take a second to thank another one of our sponsors here. Ink Spot Tattoo Shop, the Mo WIFF tournament sponsor. Ink Spot is the premier tattoo and piercing shop located at 10 Ellis Avenue in Troy, Missouri. You can see them featured on tattoos and turnpikes on YouTube. Please call us at 636-528-9465. Mo WIFF is Big Dave approved. And also Game Time tournaments, local family owned and operated baseball and softball tournaments. Play at your team's skill level with no additional fees or charges and flexible scheduling. Go to playgametimestl.com for more information. See if we can get one more in here. Silver Fox Marketing, your source for signs, banners, window graphics, and vehicle wraps. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or go to silverfoxmarketingstl.com. And we are in the third inning. Cam Smith has shut down this Mojo squad thus far, as they are in their second time through the lineup. It'll be actually their third time through the lineup. Excuse me. It'll be Brett Spencer leading things off, and in desperate need of a rally to help himself as he's the pitcher in this game. It's nice to see Brett here. Hasn't played much this season for the Mojo. Mojo's had a very sporadic lineup this season, but they've managed to scrap enough to be leading that American division in wins as they sit 9-1 on the season. Their one loss of the year to the MO WIFF Kings. I was there for that game. Sam Skibby against Justin Hall. Justin Hall, that was the start of a 3-game run for him where he was as good as anyone in the league. Cam Smith here to Brett Spencer. What's the count?
Let's count, Cam.
Thank you. 2-2 count. 2-2 count. Nobody out. 2-2 count. I'm sure he would like for it not to count. 2-2 count. Nobody out. Top of third. Just misses. Jeez. Where was that pitch? Must have been inside. 3-2. It sounded like it. Yep. Strike 3. He just tipped the strike zone on that one, folks. For out number 1. That's as close as you can get to being a ball with it not being a ball. 1 out. Brings in Blake Spencer. Blake Spencer coming off a year where in 2023, Blake hit 192. There's a ground ball down the third base line, just goes foul. Yes, foul ball it is. Anyway, last year Blake hit 192 with 3 home runs last year. This year he's got 1 home run. Right now there's some discussion on whether or not that ball was fair or foul, but I think everyone's in agreement, including the batter, that it's a foul ball. We don't have bases. You can't see it in the screen. It's literally right at the edge of the camera, but if the ball, there's like a yellow line, anyway, it is just it's a little tough to tell for the hitter, but Blake said he agrees that it's a ball. I mean, that it's a foul ball. And there's strike 3. That's going to, strike 2. We got a 1 and 2 count. I'm all over the place right now. I apologize. 1-2 count. Hits him. I think it's 2-2. We have 1 out, 2-2 count. Just misses. And that's actually 4-2. Full count. Full count. 1 out. Blake Spencer just takes a close pitch for ball 5. He's going to put him on second. Quentin Meyer's going to come up with another big chance here. 1 out. Ball 1. Number 34, Quentin Meyer, the left-handed slugger for the Mojo, takes the second ball. Boy, he wanted to swing at that. You know, the first 2 times he faced Quentin tonight, he was real aggressive in the strike zone. He was ahead early, and then Quentin had to swing at his pitch late in the count. But Quentin's worked this to 2-0, and if there was ever a hitter's count, it's right now, especially against Cam. 2-0 count, you're not going to see hesitation. You're not going to see a fall-away pitch. He's probably going to come with, he's throwing a little hesitation, a little twisty. Swing and miss. 2-1. And then he comes right back and pounds his own, makes it 2-2, 2-2, and that's when you start second guessing yourself. What the hell is going on? The count has went from 2-0 to 2-2, literally in the blink of an eye. And Cam will have an opportunity here to get the strikeout. Misses low. One more pitch, and Quinn will have worked this back into a full count where it will be even. But right now it still leans towards Cam's favor as he has a 3-2 count and a pitch to waste. And he has an arsenal of pitches to throw. And there's a fly ball right field that's going to stay in here, but he just misses it. Like, just missed it. And I have no doubt that that ball is probably gone on our other field. But we're not playing there right now. We're playing here. And that ball stays in the park. And what an out for Cam Smith on a 3-2 pitch. Boy, how good has he gotten? Runner stays at second, though. And that's Jackson Crossley at the plate, folks. Jackson Crossley, last hope of the innings. Counts 1-1. 1-2 count.
That's high tech over here.
Oh, it's crazy, bro.
We got the setup going over here.
I'm lucky to keep up. There's a single. That's a single by Jackson Crossley. Told you he's been hot this year. First and third. First and third brings up Brett Spencer. 2 outs. Misses. Cam got himself in a situation last inning. He got out of it with runners at second and third. Now here he is, 2 outs, runners at first and third. And we have a 1-1 count. One and one is the count. The right-hander, little hesitation, and he gets him to swing. 1-2. I'm sure he wishes he had it back. Cam working fast, 1-2, looking for the strikeout. There's his hesitation, catches the bottom of the zone, and that's going to do it. But the Mojo, they put a little pressure on the Bombers again. They're threatened, left 2 on base. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Our score 2-0. Bombers lead. Cam Smith will be leading off this inning. We're going to thank our last sponsor, one of our last sponsors of the evening, Arch Nemesis Brewing. Arch Nemesis is a nano brewery located in the district in Chesterfield Valley, 100 yards from the factory in Reverie. Arch Nemesis specializes in kombucha and experimental small batch craft beer. Give them a follow on social media to find out more. Thank you to Arch Nemesis Brewing. And Cam Smith will lead off here in the bottom of the third inning. It's bottom of 3. Bottom of 3. Nobody out. First pitch of the inning. Brett Spencer throwing a decent game tonight. Had one inning, first inning of the game, where he got hit hard and then found that drop ball and has kept the Bombers at bay. But here we are in the third. There's a nice strike on a riser. Hasn't thrown that pitch much. 2-1 count. 3-1. That's the pitch that usually drops in, I think. 3-1. But that ball's starting at about 8 foot and falling down. It's just hard to hit. Coming in at 60 miles, 65 miles an hour. The Bombers are looking to get out of this so they can come in and hit. They've just, misses. Swung one in the dirt. 3-2. 4-2. Full count. There's ball 5. Cameron taking a single walk. Single walk for Cam. Single walk for Cam brings up Tommy Dwyer. Tommy Dwyer's got all kinds of power. 1-0. 2-0. One thing I do like about Brett is he works fast. 2-0 count. 3-0. Be interesting to see if Dwyer takes a single walk here. If they walk him. 4-0. Brett might be running out of steam here. He is, let's see here. He's at 63, probably 70 pitches, close to 70 pitches. Yeah, well, I'm trying to add in the ball 5 pitches. He's at probably right around 70 pitches on the night. He's probably tiring. His first outing of the year. He walks him there, so now they're going to pitch to him with a runner on first. Ball 1. Oh, that's ball 5. I'm sorry. I thought that was his 5th ball already. So they're going to take the single walk. Single walk, it must have been talked about before they started the inning, because that is not normal. But they are looking to add runs however they can. 1-0. 2-0. I think Cam was smart enough to see that Brett was starting to tire, and the more pitches he's throwing, he's having a very hard time finding the strike zone right now. And this is going to be huge, as you're going to see Weiner and Cam get in the bat with runners in scoring position. And always thinking, Cam Smith. Got to give him credit. There is ball 4. Is that ball 5? Ball 5. Jake's going to take the single walk. And our bases are going to be loaded. Sam Gildenhouse. Sleepy Sam. Could wake up the entire Bombers team tonight as they lead 2-0. This place could get rowdy quick with a home run. Strike 1. And Sam takes high for 1. 1-1. Make that 2-1. 3-1. Sam's played 9 games this year, 9 of the 13. He's missed a couple weeks. Does have a home run on the season. He has 3 RBIs. More. 3-1. Very important pitch right there. 3-2, yep. Yep. 3-2 count. Just misses low. I mean, by inches. Full count. Foul tip. Staying alive. Brett is close to the zone. Ball 5. Single walk. That's going to give them a 3-0 lead. Single walk, nobody out. That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Ethan Weiner. This is why they took single walks right here. Now, see if they can do any damage. 1-0. Blake over 80 pitches now. 3-0. Count. There's a pitch off the corner, 3-1. Bombers up 3-0, looking to add to a 3-0 lead. There's a swing and miss.
Right there, baby, right there. Is that fouled in or no? Right there. I fouled in, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's only strike 2. Oh, I thought it was 2 strikes. It was just a foul ball. No, I thought it was 2 strikes. 3 balls, right?
Yes, 3-2. 3-2 count for Weiner. Yep, 3-2. Just misses. That's going to run the count full. 4-2. Ball 5. Takes a single walk. Nobody out, 4-0. And that's going to bring up Cam Smith. That's the 3rd run of the inning. Makes it 5-0. 1 strike, 1 ball. 2 balls and a strike. Is that right? 2 balls and a strike? 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, bases juiced. Captain Cam Smith, who's also pitching for the Bombers, is loving the fact that his team is starting to separate now in this game. It's 5-0. There's a ground ball right at Quentin. Makes the play, going for the double play. Doesn't do it. That leaves him loaded. Does that leave him loaded? Strike 1. Right. Nobody scores on that though, right?
1 out?
Yeah, 1 out.
Hey, watch the scores. Don't step on the scores. That's why we don't walk close. Yeah. As soon as you said it, I stepped straight up and I added in.
That's going to do it. And it's going to end at 5-0.
Hey, now we roll over, we do it again. One more win, we get the division. One more win, we get the division. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you.